Welcome to Kuma English Listening Hub. Today's topic is about something almost everyone has seen, even if you don't go to the cinema very often: movie trailers. Those short videos that play before a film, show up on YouTube, or appear in your social media feed. They look simple, but they are carefully planned. In fact, a trailer is not just an advertisement. It is a mini-story, a marketing strategy, and sometimes even a piece of art. In this episode, we'll explore how trailers are made, why they are edited in certain ways, and how they influence what we expect from a movie. You'll also hear about different types of trailers, common tricks editors use, and a few reasons why a trailer can be misleading. Let's start with a basic question. What is a trailer supposed to do? A trailer has one main job: to make people want to watch the movie. But it has to do that in a very short time. Usually between 1 and 3 minutes. That means every second matters. The trailer needs to introduce the movie's mood, genre, and main characters, and it needs to promise something exciting without giving away too much. That balance is difficult. If a trailer shows too little, people might feel confused or bored. If it shows too much, the audience may feel they already watched the best scenes. The best trailers create curiosity. They make you think, I need to know what happens next. Now, who actually makes a trailer? Many people imagine that the movie director edits the trailer. Sometimes the director gives advice, but in many cases, trailers are made by a separate marketing team. Large studios often work with specialized trailer companies. These companies focus only on trailers, teasers, and short promotional clips. The trailer team usually receives a rough version of the movie, or sometimes only selected scenes. They also receive notes from the studio about what to highlight. For example, the studio might say, "This actor is famous, show them early," or "We want this to feel like a comedy, not a drama." So the trailer is not always created to represent the film in a perfect, honest way. It is created to sell the film to a specific audience. Let's talk about different types of trailers. First, there's the teaser. A teaser is often very short, maybe 30 to 60 seconds. It doesn't explain much. Its goal is to create mystery and start conversations online. A teaser might show only a few images, a logo, or a single dramatic moment. Then there is the main trailer, sometimes called the theatrical trailer. This is the one you see in cinemas. It is longer and usually gives a clearer idea of the story. There are also character trailers, which focus on one person. And there are final trailers, released close to the movie's release date. These are often more intense and may include stronger emotional moments to push people to buy tickets. Another common category is the red band trailer, which is made for adults. It may include stronger language or violence, and it is often restricted online. Now let's look at the structure of a typical trailer. Many trailers follow a familiar pattern. First, they start with a hook. This is a moment designed to grab your attention quickly. It might be a shocking image, a funny line, or a tense situation. Second, they introduce the world. You learn where and when the movie takes place and what kind of story it is. Is it a superhero movie, a romantic comedy, a horror film? Third, they show the main problem. Something happens that changes the character's life. Maybe a monster appears, a relationship ends, or a secret is discovered. Finally, they speed up. The music becomes louder, the cuts become faster, and you see many short clips of action, emotion, or jokes. The goal is to make you feel excited. Trailers often end with a strong final line, a dramatic pause, or a last joke. That final moment is meant to stay in your mind. Let's talk about the editing tricks. One powerful tool is music. Music controls emotion. A slow piano can make a scene feel sad or meaningful. A loud beat can make the same images feel exciting. Some trailers even change famous songs. They might take a cheerful pop song and turn it into a slow, dark version. Why? Because it creates a new mood and surprises the audience. Another trick is the voiceover. In the past, voiceover narration was very common. You might remember the classic style, "In a world where one man..." Today, voiceovers are less common, but they still appear in some genres, especially family films and comedies. Text on screen is another tool. Trailers often use short phrases like "from the director of" or "based on the true story." These lines give the film more credibility and connect it to something the audience already trusts. Now, let's discuss something many people complain about: spoilers. Why do trailers sometimes reveal too much? One reason is competition. Studios want to convince people quickly. If the movie is expensive, they need a huge audience to earn back the budget. So they may include the biggest action scenes, the funniest jokes, or the most emotional moment. Another reason is fear. Marketing teams worry that a subtle trailer might not attract enough attention. They may think, if we don't show the big twist, people won't understand the story. But revealing too much can damage the viewing experience. Some audiences now avoid trailers completely. They prefer to go into the movie with no expectations. There is also a more controversial issue: trailers that create the wrong expectation. Have you ever watched a movie that felt different from the trailer? This can happen when the marketing team chooses a different tone. For example, a movie might be a serious drama, but the trailer highlights the few funny scenes to make it look like a comedy. Or a film might be slow and thoughtful, but the trailer makes it seem full of action. Sometimes this is done to reach a bigger audience, but it can lead to disappointment, negative reviews, and angry comments online. Now, let's talk about audience psychology, but in a practical way. Trailers are designed to trigger certain feelings. They create questions in your mind. Who is the villain? Will the couple stay together? What is the secret behind the mystery? When you feel curiosity, your brain wants an answer. The trailer offers only one way to get that answer: watch the movie. Trailers also use social proof. If a trailer says, "winner of 5 awards," or shows quotes from famous critics, it suggests the film is worth your time. Even if you don't know the critics, the idea of approval can influence you. Another powerful tool is star power. A famous actor can be the main selling point. Sometimes the trailer will show the celebrity in the first 10 seconds, even if their role in the movie is not very large. Let's also mention test screenings. Some studios show an early version of a trailer to a small audience and collect feedback. They may ask questions like, "Did you understand the story? Which character interested you most? Did you feel excited, bored, or confused?" Based on the results, the studio might change the trailer. They might even change the movie. For example, if audiences dislike an ending, studios sometimes reshoot scenes. This is expensive, but big films can afford it. Now, how has the internet changed trailers? In the past, trailers were mainly for cinemas and TV. Today, trailers must work on phones. People scroll quickly. That is why the first seconds are more important than ever. Also, trailers now create online culture. People analyze trailers frame by frame. They make reaction videos, they look for hidden clues, they build theories about the story. For some films, the trailer becomes an event. It is released at a specific time, and millions of people watch it immediately. But online life also creates pressure. If the trailer is disliked, the studio may face negative publicity before the movie even comes out. Sometimes the studio responds by releasing a new trailer with a different style. Let's finish with a useful skill: how to watch trailers more critically. Next time you see a trailer, ask yourself, what genre are they trying to sell? What emotion does the music create? Which character gets the most screen time? What questions does the trailer create? And what is not being shown? By thinking this way, you can understand not only the movie, but also the strategy behind the marketing. And for English learners, trailers are also great listening practice. The language is natural, modern, and full of emotion. You hear short lines, strong expressions, and clear pronunciation. You can pause, replay, and repeat. Before we end, here's a small challenge. Choose a trailer you like. Watch it once for fun, then watch it again and write down 5 useful phrases. Look for expressions that show emotion, like, I can't believe it, we have no choice, or this changes everything. Try saying them out loud with the same feeling as the actor. Thanks for listening to Kuma English Listening Hub. If you enjoyed this episode, keep practicing, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.